Hello, everyone. I felt compelled to kind of show up again today, and um, decided I took advice from a mentor, and I've been really digging deep since I went to this energy workshop um, over the weekend, and it was amazing, but it really pushed me to dig a lot deeper. And I'd done a lot of digging over the last few days since then, and I just wanted to be able to converse with someone who would get it. And this is an amazing individual, and she is absolutely a friend, but she's also a mentor. And just to get some feedback and just be like, can you give me, is there anything else that you feel like I should do or grow and to grow? And she suggested many things, but one of them was to write a love letter to myself. And like all love letters, that's private, and so I'm not going to share that. But it was such an interesting concept, and I'd never done anything like that. I've been really working hard on self-love, self-acceptance, being happy and satisfied with who I am. But then I don't know if I was really I felt like I was loving me, but all of this digging deeper has made me realize I was at best scratching at the surface. And I really had to let a lot of things go, but this letter was not what I would expect to myself, and yet it was exactly what I needed to hear. And a lot of it was just appreciating how far I've come and how amazing a journey I have had in a relatively short amount of time. And I'm 40, I'm almost 43, and I pretty much started most of this around the time that I turned 40. And I literally feel like this is a new life since then. And it has been very hard and difficult at times, but it has also been so amazing and satisfying. And I didn't feel alive previously like I feel alive now. And to me, that's really beautiful and special, and honoring how brave it is to really sit with ourselves and go, why am I this way? And why do I think that? Not everybody can do that. And so if you are doing that, acknowledge how brave you are. It's a different kind of bravery. No, you're not a soldier going off to war, a woman leaving a man that's beating her or whatever. It's a different kind of bravery, but it's still important. And acknowledging how important that is, because not enough people do it. Can you imagine if everyone dug deep into why they are themselves? Why they are the way they are, why they tick about what they tick about? Oh my gosh. In a lifetime, we could fix everyone. Or not fix, but everyone would just be themselves, without this external pressure to do it this way or be this way because that's either the way it's always been done or everyone is, or anything like that. Can you imagine if we all listened to that inner voice and flowed? And yeah, sometimes we'd bump. But when we bump, we go, well, is this really me? Is this something in me? Why is this bothering me? Does it bring up a feeling from before? Is it something I need to deal with? Or is it really just this person and they need to deal with something? And if that is, can you just love them? and accept that they're in a different place from you, and you don't have to agree with them, but you can love them as they are. It's such a different and powerful place to be when no one has to agree with you, and yet you're loved just for who you are. So, if you feel so guided, may I suggest that you go ahead and write yourself a love letter today. And I don't know what shape or form your love letter will take. Mine was really amazing, though. It was like a 4 or 5 page love letter, and when I started, I thought, how am I even going to write a paragraph or a page? And it just came to me, and it was beautiful, and it was this beautiful connection of myself now, myself in the past, probably my ego too, and my higher self, all coming together and writing this beautiful symphony of love for me and for this soul that inhabits this body, and being grateful and content and happy with this body in ways I have never been before in my life. I used to wake up every day and just be unsatisfied with who I was, what I looked like. There was this other ideal of who I should be. And it's interesting because I think some of that comes from a variety of people and places. And when I really dug into why, I realized I was carrying a lot of other people's ideas of who and what I should be around in my head and in my body. And I don't know why I was. And some of these people are valuable to me, and I love them. And I know in my heart they had the best of intentions. And some people were just mean, or maybe they were seeing parts of themselves in me that they didn't love or accept. But it took me really digging in and thinking about, again, why am I this way? Why do I think this way? Is this really my thought? And this is where I think journaling is just so amazing and so helpful, because, yeah, I mean, it's all out there. Anybody could pick up my journal and read whatever they wanted, and it would be my soul. But that's also okay, because I'm at a place where I'm not vulnerable in that way. And so maybe if you still feel vulnerable and you want to journal and then burn your entry or dispose of it in some other manner. It doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Or find another way. Maybe you make a video log every day and you put it in your cloud. I don't know. Find something that works for you, where you feel like you can release your thoughts and ideas and the different aspects of you. I feel like when I do my videos in the morning, I do my outside chores for all of our animals. We have chickens and pigs, cats and dogs. And when I get done with that time, I've been out in nature, even if it's very cold or very hot or very muddy or whatever nature's giving that day. And by the time I get to sit down and make the video, I've really collected my thoughts and all these different aspects of me. And maybe it doesn't help a single other person ever right now in this moment, but maybe a month from now it does. Maybe 6 months from now it's helping lots of people. Maybe it never helps anyone else but me to get it out. And honestly, I'm okay with that. If anything, this is an amazing opportunity for me And I think when we share our authentic selves, people gravitate to that, especially when they're trying to uncover their authentic self. So if you're at the beginning, middle, whatever part of your journey, keep digging. See if you can write that love letter to yourself today or tomorrow or next week, whenever you feel the need to. I have kids, and we went to the chiropractor today and came home and kind of ate lunch and just put my earbuds in and started writing. And it was amazing. And yes, I got interrupted a half a dozen times and just kind of took a deep breath, and this is where I'm at. And for whatever reason in this journey, I woke up when I woke up, and I woke up as a mom with 4 kids. And that's okay. That's my story, and it's beautiful. So write your love letter, write your beautiful story. See how far you've come, because I bet you've come further than you think. I hope you have another rest of the fantasticest day ever. And if you're struggling, get outside, even if it's cold out. Nature really does help. And just taking deep breaths outside, and that's a form of self-love and meditation. So breathe deep, suck it all in, soak it all in, get some sunshine, and see what you can do to love yourself today. Have a wonderful day.